sister, Nicole. I'd first like to thank everybody for coming tonight to share such a special day for Amy, Brian, and our families. I'd also like to send a special thank you to our parents, Tom and Nancy, and Brian's parents, Ed and Gina, for contributing so much to make this day happen. Bear with me, I'm going to try to get through this without crying. No guarantees. Amy and I have been inseparable since the day we were born. We grew up playing the same sports and had the same group of friends. She put up with, and still puts up with, all of my tormenting. She tolerates my tormenting. When we were toddlers, our mom had put us down for a nap and heard Amy screaming. She snuck back to check to make sure everything was okay, only to find me in my crib, standing up, whispering to Amy, "You're bad, you're bad," and Amy screaming "no" at the top of her lungs. So Brian, don't tell Amy she's bad, she's not a fan. It wasn't until high school when I realized Amy wasn't just my sister, but she was my best friend. Amy has always been someone I looked up to and admired. She is truly one of the sweetest and most kind-hearted people I know. Amy, thank you for being the best sister and best friend I could have ever asked for. They say that close friends are truly one of life's treasures, and you are definitely one of mine. Sometimes you know me better than I know myself. With your gentle honesty, you were and still are always there to guide and support me, share my laughter and my tears. Thank you for always loving me, even when I wasn't the most lovable. I love you, and I'm so happy for you that you have found your true love. Brian, you are the perfect man for my sister, and I'm so happy she has finally found her happily ever after. I see so much joy in her when she is with you, and her face lights up just by talking about you. Thank you for caring for her, loving her, and making her the happiest she has ever been. Not only did Amy gain a husband today, but I also gained a brother-in-law, and for that I'm truly grateful. Oh, one more thing. This is probably a good time to tell you our family's strict no-return policy. If I could have everyone raise their glasses while we toast to the bride and groom. Best wishes to the happy couple on their wedding day. May your love for each other grow with each passing year and blossom into your own family. I love you both, and congratulations.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for Nicole up here, kicking off our evening for us. And talk about a guy that's prepared. Our best man is up next, and look at him, he's already jumped up out of the chair. Give it up for my man, Bill McIntosh.
Good evening, family and friends. It is an honor to be standing here next to Brian and Amy in the only 5 minutes that Amy did not get a plan. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Bill McIntosh, and I've been friends with Brian since the 3rd grade. When I was writing this speech, I thought back to when I first met Brian, and I can actually remember the exact moment that was. My father and Brian's father, Ed, were actually at the South Park baseball fields, and they began having a random conversation. Brian and I had never spoken before that, and our parents basically said, "You two go play." And we did. For the next hour, Brian and I walked, and we talked, and we goofed around for that entire hour, and we had a blast. The unique thing about that is, when I think back to all my other friends that I met when I was young, I can't tell you when, and I can't tell you where that I met them, let alone the exact moment. That's the kind of memorable impression Brian had on me from day one. And I've got a feeling a lot of people in this room have had a similar first impression with Brian. Everybody probably except for Amy. Back when Amy and Brian were searching for love on the singles dating websites, they finally connected on blackpeoplemeet.com. And Brian sent Amy a message that she ignored for 1 month. To this day, I still don't understand how this woman could have such willpower to so easily push aside the South Park Homecoming King? Did she not know that this man has all 7 seasons of MacGyver on DVD? I could understand if she saw the extraordinary length of his leg hair, but they hadn't gotten that far yet. No, she made this man who hasn't eaten a piece of cheese since the 7th grade wait an entire month for them to give him a shot. But luckily for them, good things come to those who wait. But before I get semi-mushy about the couple, I do have one small story that I want to share about Brian. In high school, Brian would submit his homework assignments to professors in a really strange way. I have no idea why I still have this. But I have a copy of my homework assignment for Mr. Austin's 10th grade history class. And you will notice it's a very simple 5-question homework assignment about World War II. Like any normal student, 5 questions, 5 answers, 3/4 of a page in length. Now Brian's, on the other hand, Brian's is quite different. This isn't a joke. This is Brian's same homework assignment. Okay? Well, I'm sure this is too small for you to read. I assure you that Brian actually eloquently answers questions about the Munich Pact. In a size 2 font, my favorite is number 5, that comes across the page horizontally until he runs out of room, makes a smooth 90-degree transition, and ends vertically with perfect punctuation. The reason I bring this up is I feel that this playful, out-of-the-box thinking really sums Brian's personality up. He's quirky, but he gets the job done and he does things his own way. And actually, I think I see similar qualities in Amy. Case in point, their first date was on May 13th, 2014. And after dating for less than a month, Amy asked Brian to go on a family cruise in November. That's right, folks. Few dates, lock Brian in for 5 months. That's what you call a power move. But Brian, he was trying to lock her in for longer than weeks. He was looking for years. So just after 3 months of dating, Brian bought the ring. And after 6 months, they were engaged. Brian and Amy, I've never seen Brian so happy before, honestly, and I've known him since the 3rd grade, and I wish you both the best future of happiness in marriage. Next week, these two will be sitting on a beach in Tahiti and Bora Bora, staring lovingly into each other's eyes. Brian drinking a vodka, club soda. Amy's probably having a gin and tonic. But one important thing that I need you two to remember is when you are looking into each other's eyes so lovingly, statistically speaking, that person you are staring at so passionately is the person most likely to murder you. Cheers to the bride and groom.
One more time for the best man, Bill, taking care of business up front. All right, one more special person here right now to take care of some business for us before dinner. And it's going to be probably a welcome / blessing. Put your hands together right now for Brian's father. Let's hear it for Mr. Ed Beck out there.
Want to give everybody a blessing before we eat. Thank you, God, for the beautiful day that you've given us. Thanks for everybody being able to travel here safely. Please allow us to travel safely home, no matter where we're going. Please give Brian health, happiness, and a long life together. Allow them to have the chance to raise children. Bless the food that we're about to eat today. Those of you that know our family prayer, I'd like you to join me right now. Bless us, O Lord, for these thy gifts which we are about to receive from thy bounty. Through Christ's name, amen.
All right, big hand for Ed getting us ready here for our dinner service tonight. So right now we are going to turn things over to Lois and the staff here from Regional Flavors to get you guys up through the buffet station and enjoy tonight's special menu that's put together.